Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is GoFlipper01 and welcome back to another reaction. Today, as you guys can see, I got a little bit of a switch around going on. So normally I would have these reaction videos on a higher elevation, because usually I have my computer on my dresser right next to me. But today I wanted to see how the lighting and but more specifically the camera position would be if I just had it on my normal table where my TV is. And actually, it kind of doesn't look too bad. Not only that, you also don't really notice the glare over there. Though you do really see it, it's not really that big of an issue right now. But again, I just wanted to switch things up a bit. Totally not me being lazy, and I just didn't feel like putting my computer up on my dresser, but that's neither here or there. But today, we are going to be reacting to my Shigaraki rap that I released in December. Was it December? I think it was December. It was sometime last year. It was sometime towards the end of last year that I uploaded that. So far, and I just watched it back. It has 96 views and 11 likes. And as I said, if it got over 10 likes, then I would react to it. Now, I'm doing something a little bit differently because with this new camera angle, I want to switch things up a bit. Usually before I would just listen to it and then I just give my overall thoughts on it. But today I don't want to critique it. I want to critique a couple things. I want to critique obviously the mixing. I want to critique the actual song itself. I want to critique the video. So pretty much, because back then, again, I was just watching the videos. I wasn't really giving any hard criticism. But today, I want to switch things up a bit. I want to see how well I've developed myself these past few months. And also, while we're on the subject of music, I do have my Black Ops Cold War rap coming up in the near future. It's already written. I just gotta find time to sit down and record it all and edit it all. So don't worry. When the release date's coming up, I will let you guys know. But I'm gonna stop wasting your guys' time, and we're gonna go ahead and get into this. If you guys want to check out the original song for yourself, I will provide a link in the description. And if you guys want to check it out on SoundCloud, there will also be a link in the description. If you guys want to see more reactions, you already know what to do. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit post notifications, and without further ado, I'm gonna move this. 3, 2, 1, bam. Alright, here we go. This also took me a while to find this specific font in particular. Powdered Bone. I also love this art. I also love this cover art right here. Here we go.
You petty people got the feeling you're safe. Well, I am on the mission, raising critical crime rate, facing a minimum mind debate, putting these petty kids right in their place. Everyone thinks they are dope for the chase until they get killed and everyone's life is erased. Leader of the league of feelings, really they are eager to get out and drive some fear to the millions of non-believers. Think that you could leave a scratch, that is just a fantasy. Think that you know casualties, why not ask my family? Oh, that's right.
You guys hear that?
Leave being discussed, every one of them were weak. I reduced them down to dust, even if it was an accident. I needed to adjust. Every hand is a reminder of the bodies that were crushed. I was misdirected, but corrected by the unexpected. All for one.
I actually really like this.
Now I am the unsuspected titan on the scene. There's nobody to protect you. I don't need a snap. Grab your neck and I'll torment you. This little piggy went to market.
That was a Thanos part.
This little one began to roam. This little piggy saw the darkness, so he turned your whole soul into powdered bone. Don't begin to tense, it's frightening to slip. Now it's extra difficult as I'm tightening my grip. So once I grab a hold, best believe it won't be fast, but know that every breath you take will be your last.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pause right here. So far, and actually I actually wanted to listen to the first bar all the way through, so that way I can stop right after the chorus, so I can actually critique a few things. So far, the only thing I really, looking back at it, the only thing I could say could have done a little bit more work was the chorus, because typically I want to get out of this. I write the first verse first. I write verse 1 first, then the chorus, then verse 2. I want to get out of that because sometimes I feel like my choruses could always use a little bit more workaround. Because sometimes some of my best choruses happen like I don't know, just like for projects that I don't really think are gonna do that well. For example, Rango. my Rango song. That one I didn't think was going to do that well. In my Rattlesnake Jake rap, I like those two choruses. Now for this one, I did have Powdered Bone. I did have that Powdered Bone line in there, but really, I really should have just kept Powdered Bone in there, so that way when the final line of the chorus came, I would have brought back in Powdered Bone, because now it just feels like this is just another verse that I just didn't put in here. But alright, we'll keep it going. So far the video's kind of up to par with all my other videos, or at least my lyrical videos anyway. It was actually kind of hard to get clips for Shigaraki without actually having to download each episode, because that's what I try to do. I try to find clips from YouTube so that way it saves me time. Alright, verse 2.
I know the biggest problem that will help the city thrive. The heroic symbol of peace has left me deprived. Let me pay a little visit to Melissa. She can watch you die and unlock the fire, and y'all ain't leaving not alive. I have seen you wait fighting over all, man. I am unimpressed. Cross my sight and y'all will fall, man. Christmas further, you'll be murdered. Yes, I've seen it all.
I like how I'm taking everything out.
The major overhaul, man. Better learn quick before you try to step to me. Look at Shigaraki, the armless rat should have just accepted me. Expected this exactly, and its fate all determinate. Why make you ride in jail when I can make the horror permanent? Battle Shigaraki.
I love that. I also love this.
On your last legs, and you use all your 9 lives. Leave you to decay. I will save a breaking limits. And when I send your savior to his grave, you can visit. This little piggy went to Mark.
Now I bring everything back.
Little one began to
chorus back, and I just take all the clips from the video and just put them in reverse. I put them in reverse and then bring it all the way back to the beginning.
Now it's extra difficult as I'm tightening my grip. So once I grab a hold, best believe it won't be fast, but know that every breath you take will be your last.
Essentially, that's it. Shigaraki, Powdered Bone. A lot of you guys may not know this, but My Hero Academia was the first anime show that I've ever watched. And I started getting into anime like 2 years ago. Around 2 years ago. That's it. That was my Shigaraki rap. So, now time for critique. Now time for some criticism. Vocally, the mixing actually, in my opinion, I feel like it's better. I feel like it was better than some of my recent projects. For example, while for the Creed, my Assassin's Creed Valhalla rap, while it's one of my favorites because I was rapping pretty fast. While I like that rap vocally, or the vocal mixing could have used a little bit more work, because I didn't really know how to mix well back in the day, because usually I would just raise the EQ volume. I didn't really know how to actually mix it in the way that some of these other rappers are doing it, but I don't know. I was just messing around with some stuff and just looking up some tips online. It's never a bad idea to look up tutorials because that's what they're there for. So when I found out that I could actually find a way to make my try to make my vocals crispier, because that's what I was trying to do, that's exactly what I did. It could have used a little bit more work. Again, I don't know what I need to do, but it sounds a lot better. In my opinion, anyway, it sounds a lot better than some of my my last three projects. The beat itself is probably one of my favorite beats I've ever produced personally, because I didn't use a sample or anything. It was just one sound. It was just one sound, like a little ghost sound sample that I found that I can just put on that I can just implement onto the keys. So that way I can make a beat. I can make a melody out of it. And then I can add some other stuff like a hit-hat, a clap, a beat, and actually the kick before the final kick was implemented. This is what it sounded like, and it sounds really distorted, and distortion's not really that good. It's good for certain things, but the way that it was distorted the first time I did it, that wasn't it. Because back then, I was trying to find a way to make sure that everything was heard. But then again, a little bit of compression can go a long way, because you want to make sure that the EQ, the mixing, and the master is listenable. You want to make sure that there's a lot of replay value in it. You want to make sure that your music is listenable. if it's peaking and it's not listenable and it makes your ears bleed, that ain't good. So that was vocals, that was mixing, that was the beat itself. The video, again, the video, like I said, it was hard to find good clips for Shigaraki, because pretty much the only things essential for Shigaraki was him murdering his family by accident. I'm pretty sure it was an accident. Him meeting All For One, and then the clips with him and the League together. Him and Midori at the mall, him and All Might. Essentially, those were pretty much the essentials, and then everything else just kind of fell into place. The nine bar, I actually kind of liked. That little bit right there flowed so well. I actually kind of liked that, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, overall, this one was actually a keeper. This one was actually a keeper. And out of all the music, I have like 82 videos of music that I have up on my channel. Out of all of those, I feel like like 7 of them. That's like maybe not 7. I don't know. Like I don't really know how many of them I actually do listen back to, but like most of them it's hard to listen to. 1, because they're cringy. 2, because the mixing's bad, and 3, because they're just that. If I had to rate it out of 10, 1 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best, personally, I feel like this is an 8. I feel like this is 8 in my personal opinion, because I can hear some improvements. But as always, there's always room for improvement. But maybe if I actually have a decent microphone, then maybe I'll see some drastic improvement. Oh, my sister's texting me. But yeah, I'm gonna give this an 8, and I'm gonna call it a day. If I had to, worst case scenario, this would probably be like a 7. Maybe like a 6.5. I don't know, cause then again, while the compression is there, I also want to make sure that it's also listenable and not just really like compressed down, so you're not gonna be able to hear everything. So yeah, just finding that nice middle ground is always important. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Again, if you guys want to listen to it on SoundCloud and watch the original video on YouTube, I'll provide both links down in the description below. So make sure you go check it out. I'm gonna leave you guys there. Thank you guys so much for stopping. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry. If you guys want to see more reaction stuff in the future, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so you know when I upload. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys later with a brand new video. Peace out.
Yes, I've seen it all. Every single one of you needs a major overhaul, man. Better learn quick before you try to step to me. Look at Shigaraki, the armless rat should have just accepted me. Expected this exactly, and it's fate all determinate. Why make you rot in jail when I can make the horror permanent? Battle Shigaraki, you'll be